Today is the 1st of June. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And of course, y'all know we got the NBA Finals coming up today, y'all. And to me, everybody picking against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. They don't respect this team. But I'm here to tell you right now, and I'll put it out there, and I'll say it as clear as for anybody can hear it. The Miami Heat will win this NBA Finals in 6 games. And the reason why I say they're gonna win it, no doubt about it, because I just feel like, to me, Jimmy Butler's on the miss like I ain't never seen before. I mean, if you want to talk about what they did in this playoffs, they started out beating the Milwaukee Bucks in 5, beat the Knicks in 6, and won on the road in a game 7, and beat the Boston Celtics by 19 points. And I got them winning this game in 6. And it wouldn't surprise me if they don't go out tonight and beat the Denver Nuggets and take game 1. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't pull that off. You want to talk about two teams that I literally think they can literally go out and get the job done. I think the Miami Heat, led by Jimmy Butler, could go out and win this game and win this series, y'all. They can go out and they can beat the Denver Nuggets. One reason why I feel like they can beat them, no doubt about it, is because the Denver Nuggets don't have no shot block. So that means Adebayo can attack anytime he get ready. Jimmy Butler can attack anytime he get ready. You looking at a team that can go in the inside and attack like crazy. And Caleb Martin, we all know how good Caleb Martin been. Let's be real. Caleb Martin been, I think he started out a no name and now he turning into a major superstar, y'all. And we all know what Jimmy Butler can do. He is no question about it, the leader of this team. And y'all know that I believe that the man that he can do it. Led by Pat Riley, led by Eric Nicholson, led by Alonzo Mourning and Caron Butler and the crew. And you think you done it happen. That team, the Miami Heat culture, is the reason why they've been at 6 NBA Finals. 6 of them. And they're exposed to be the guy is the best coach in the NBA. If you don't think so, you better recognize it. That's the key. I mean, when I'm looking at this series, I feel like that the Miami Heat could win this series, though. They can win it. I believe it. Because the Denver Nuggets, sure enough, they got Jokic. And sure enough, he is a 2-time MVP. Could have been a 3-time MVP, to be honest with you. Eric Gordon, the guy. Murray and the crew. But I just feel like that the Miami Heat gonna win it, y'all. I feel like they just that good. I don't see. I feel like they on the mission like I've never seen before, y'all. They gonna win the NBA Finals. It ain't no doubt in my mind that they ain't gonna get it done. Cause when you looking at these squads, when you looking at what they doing, they is playing phenomenal. And to go on and win a game 7 on the road, y'all. That's flat out amazing. Flat out amazing. And it's nothing else nobody could do or say to make me want to leave. You want to talk about a team that I literally think can get it done. The man, he can win this series. They can win it. They can win it, though. And I'm literally telling y'all because I believe that Jimmy Butler and he believes that he gonna go as far as Jimmy Butler takes them, y'all. They gonna win this series. You know it and I know it. When it comes down to the Miami Heat will be the 2023 World Heavyweight Champion. It ain't no doubt in my mind that it ain't gonna get done. And I'm just here to put it out like that. Let's move on to the next topic. I want to talk about, oh yes, San Antonio leaving undisputed. From what I'm hearing, that he flat out bought out his contract. I mean, and you want to do that unless you didn't have a clue on getting your own self. And I think Sam and Son, he finna get his own self. Cause we know he got his podcast and everything, and no doubt about it, Sam and Son's blowing up in media. I think what happened with Skip and Sam and Son that time, he was a quiet storm through. And he went on to buy his way out of that contract. The reason why, because when you blowing up in the media like you, I mean, because you go on YouTube and you look at, say, whatever he called it, so look at who he have on the show. Deion Sanders, Steve Hunt. Sanders is blowing up in the media. And he looking at it like this. I can do my own thing. And I really believe sooner or later he gonna come out with his own show, y'all. He gonna come out with his own show. Now, could there be a Stephen A. and Skip the Union? All I can say, money talk, people. Money talk. I mean, 'cause you know, First Take got started with Skip and Stephen A. And Stephen A. said himself, Fox offered him a load of money, and ESPN couldn't match. Could this happen again with Stephen A. moving to Fox? Because the thing is, without saying it, I'm just gonna be honest, ain't nobody gonna really watch Undisputed no more. Unless he can bring in a major superstar to keep it going. Because without saying it, son, and I think Skip know it. Who gonna watch that show, young? I mean, it might be in the contract that you can't really talk about what happened until it's over. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if he don't, I mean, the Sam said that do leave. And if he don't replace him with a major superstar, that's the end of Undisputed. Because who in the world you gonna go out and get to replace Sam and Son? Because you gotta look at Stephen A. Smith got his own show on ESPN. He doing his own thing. So why in the world would he just want to give all that up to go work with Skip? Somebody got to humble themselves, y'all. Can't be my show and it can't be his show. One of them gotta give up the spotlight. And I can tell you right now, Skip ain't doing. No one Skip like I know that no one Stephen A. Smith. Sanders done override all of them. He done come up the humble way, and he done took both of them spot in my opinion. That's flat out the bottom line. But what I'm hearing, it's over when it comes down to the NBA Finals. After the NBA Finals, it's Sanders it's gone. The question is, will undisputed go on? That's flat out the bottom line. Because if they ain't got no major superstar to go along with the undisputed, with Skip, then that show ain't gonna last long. Who in the world you gonna get to replace Sanders? Now I could be wrong because they said the same thing about First Take. And Stephen A. got it, for what I'm hearing, they still number one. But what I'm thinking like this here, I mean, the only way you gotta keep that show going is you better call Stephen A. Smith up, cause there's gotta be something in the works. I mean, let's just call him one of them, cause we know Sanders blowing up. And we know way undisputed got started. They offered Stephen A. a Buffalo the money. And he was able to get it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, could this be the same? We just gotta find out. I'm here now. Let's move on to the next topic. And if I get any more about this, I will let y'all know. I'm hearing from a reliable source. It's all over that Andre Williams could be coming back to Memphis. And what a huge pickup that'll be on. Cause the way things going, let's see here. Memphis needs some good news right now. They just penny need. Cause for what I'm hearing, they're calling basketball right now. Arizona's killing it right now, y'all. They got the number one report guard in the trend report. Then you wind up getting that point guard from Carolina. They is dominating right now. And if anybody needs some good news, it's Penny Hardaway in Memphis right now. Because DeAndrew Williams could be coming back to play for the University of Memphis. And that'll be amazing if it happens. Because you add him with the freshman that they already got coming in. That's a big time veteran get. A huge get for the Tigers. And what I really want to talk about, let's be real about it, y'all. This transfer report, I'm just going to call it what it is. I'm going to say what's on my mind now. I don't blame these kids for doing that so though. Or going somewhere where they can finally get paid. And the reason why I don't blame these kids for doing it, because back in the day, coaches, when they wanted to leave, guess what they do? They leave. And the players had to set out a year. So why now? Why now that we all of a sudden we get mad at these players? It ain't their fault. They finally got leverage in the game, y'all. So ain't no need to get mad at them. Back in the day, the players couldn't leave, but the coaches, and every time you look up, and on your brother, I got to say this when they came to Calipari, Kentucky. There wasn't no penalties. Calipari was able to get going. But when it came down to the players back in the day, they had to stay. Now these players getting paid. It wasn't like that back in the day. So what? Back in the day, these players couldn't even hardly afford food deep. They got scholarships, but some of these players had to go get jobs from off campus. And back in the day, they used to have these video college games back in the day. Don't y'all know these players wouldn't get paid for that? Schools were making all kind of money. And this imaging like that deal, it helped out a lot of players because you look at Andre Williams, maybe one day he'll go to the NBA. But you playing that college, do you really want to go? Because you making money, y'all. You making it. These players now, what's so good about it, even before they come to college, they able to get big time dough. And I don't know whether that's good or bad. But now they finally getting the respect that they've been deserved. They finally getting it, y'all. And so back in the day, these players had to struggle. Some of these players were winning championships. And you really couldn't do nothing for them. Because guess what? You get in trouble with the NCAA. They tried to get Penny Hardaway one time because Penny Hardaway paid for James Wiseman to come to East High School. And he wasn't even the Memphis Tigers coach at the time. But now it's a totally different thing. Now they can't get paid. But for what I'm hearing now, the school don't want to call for much money to pay these players now. You look at KD from Memphis, let's be honest with you. He said he wanted to come to Memphis. He said the money was going to be there. He said he wanted to be there because he wanted to be coached by Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway's so good as a coach that the guy don't panic. He don't. Evidently, he know what he doing. And he the type where if they don't work, okay, well, I just wait for Hughes talk, and that's it for Hughes. So Andre Williams coming back, that's amazing. It's a possibility that man can come back one more than what a huge hit for the Memphis State Tigers. I mean a huge hit. It ain't no doubt about it, it wouldn't be. Nate, that's why I love this Everton and like. Cause now these players can say, well, I'm going over there and you overseas and play. Why not go back to school for one more year? And I can still get my money and enjoy playing what I love to do. Now let's move on to the next topic. I want to talk about Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. And the reason why I want to talk about those two, because Scottie Pippen was one of the greatest duos in NBA history. Of all, what the greatest that ever played the game. I know that Scottie felt like the last dance left him in a different light. But let me put it to you like this, Scottie. You was one of the greatest duo in NBA history. It don't get no better than that. Now you feel some type of way. And I'm just gonna go and put it out there. I think Jordan was one of the greatest that ever played the game. That's just flat out my opinion. And you went too far behind. Sometimes you gotta choke it up and let situations go. Because what good is it gonna do you holding on to that hostility? Kendrick Perkins told a story on ESPN. He said KG and Ray Allen. He said they had some beef back in the day. Cause Ray Allen went to Miami. He said, but he never forget the night when KG had his surgery time and Ray Allen came. And so he looked over there and he could see KG just a smiling down. Scottie Pippen is some inside you that's wrong. Whatever you got going on with Michael Jordan, the greatest that ever played, but you wasn't too far behind. Y'all was one of the greatest duos that ever win the NBA. Y'all won 6 titles. And it don't get no better than that. Nobody can top what y'all did. Not even Kobe and Shaq. Yeah, I said it. And that was a bad duo. Y'all got to let this go. So you can sit down one of these days, the hot weather, and sip iced tea, and talk about the great accomplishment that y'all did. Because y'all was a bad duo. There was no doubt in my mind that y'all were one of the greatest duos that ever played the game today. Neither one of y'all could have won a title without the other. But y'all did. So whatever beef y'all got going on, let it go. Cause life too short. Tune in when I have more and more about the NBA Finals. Cause y'all know I'm giving it to you the best way I know how. And also, please share it like this show. Cause y'all know I'm bringing it to you like I said. The best way I know how. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And please for me, y'all keep on winning. I love you, and I'm out.